Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development's Best of the Best Awards. I'm Ole Karp, Chairman of the Board of Directors. Over the course of the last year, a lot has happened. We started the year with a gala event that left us all looking forward to an exciting year for the corporation. Exciting, however, is not what 2020 turned out to be. Chaotic, challenging, unpredictable, relentless may be better descriptors. Recognizing early on the challenges our small independent businesses were having to stay open, the corporation decided to repurpose our available funds to do what we could to support them by providing protective equipment and plexiglass guards so they could keep their businesses safe and open. We saw that shopping and dining local needed added support, so we created the Ultimate New Milford Shop Local program. This now permanent effort is focused on small independent businesses throughout New Milford and encourages people to get out and shop and dine in town. If you're not yet familiar with this program, check it out at facebook.com/Ultimate New Milford. Providing employment opportunities is always a top priority. So we hosted an Indeed virtual recruiting event to offer our residents the opportunity to have online interviews directly with employers with real job openings. In addition, we provided grant funds for new signage, lighting, and other improvements in our historic village center. We hired our first employee, became the designated administrator for the town's sewer incentive program, provided fiduciary agency for some grassroots community-based organizations, and met new investors and new business owners. 26 new businesses started or moved into New Milford in 2020. So while this year was not the year we had anticipated, it was a year we learned how resilient we are, how well we can work together, how much goodwill and generosity there is among us, and how we can continue to make a positive impact in our community, always staying New Milford strong.
I know it hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.
I'd now like to introduce you to our major sponsors for this event, O&G Industries and New Vance Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Dr. Thomas Kubashian, Executive Director and Chief of Staff at New Milford Hospital. New Milford Hospital and New Vance Health are proud to be sponsors of this year's Best of the Best Awards. I'd like to congratulate this year's recipients, Mountain High Organics, Greca Mediterranean Kitchen, and Bank Street Group. New Milford Hospital, celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, is honored to serve the greater New Milford community. I'd like to thank the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development for hosting this event and recognizing the companies and organizations that serve our community.
Hi, my name is TJ O'Neil from O&G Industries. On behalf of O&G, I would like to congratulate the best of the best finalists and winners. All of them have made significant contributions to growing our economy and making New Milford a better place to live, work, and do business. O&G is proud to partner with the corporation as a silver sponsor. We join in celebrating the dedicated economic development efforts of businesses, organizations, and individuals throughout the town. Thank you.
Our sincerest thanks to both O&G and New Vance for their continued support. Later in the program, you will meet more of our sponsors and economic development partners. To introduce our distinguished speaker for this year's event, here's Liba Furman, our corporation secretary.
It's my pleasure to introduce tonight's speaker, Dr. Jeremy Levin. Jeremy is the chairman and CEO of Ovid Therapeutics, a company whose mission is to bring treatment to patients with rare neurological conditions. Concurrently, he is the chairman of the International Scientific Consortium Biotechnology Innovation Organization, or BIO. Prior to founding Ovid, Dr. Levin was president and CEO of Teva Pharmaceutical, the largest generic drug company in the world. Before that, he was an executive committee member at Bristol Myers Squibb Company, which he joined from Novartis, where he was global head of strategic alliances. He also serves on the board of directors of 2 public biopharmaceutical companies. Dr. Levin was voted as one of the 25 most influential biotechnology leaders by Fierce Biotech and one of the top 3 biotechnology CEOs in 2020 by the Healthcare Technology Report, and most recently one of the Pharma Voice 100 CEOs in August 2020. He is the recipient of the Albert Einstein Award for Leadership in Life Sciences, the B'nai B'rith Award for Distinguished Achievement. In June 2020, he edited and published the bestseller, Biotechnology in the Time of COVID-19. Dr. Levin earned his bachelor's degree in zoology and a master's degree and doctorate in chromatin structure at the University of Oxford, and thereafter his medical and surgical degrees from the University of Cambridge, where he won the Kermode Prize. Jeremy was born on a farm in South Africa. Together with his wife, Marjorie Feldberg, he has farmed beef cattle at De Hoek Farm in New Milford since his arrival in 1987. During this pandemic year, New Milford has indeed been fortunate to have Jeremy as a volunteer, advising the mayor and regularly reporting to the town council, and serving as chairman of New Milford's long-term COVID recovery committee. It is my honor to welcome Dr. Jeremy Levin.
Liba, thank you so much for that lovely introduction. I was going to take not too much of your time, but hopefully enough time to convey some points that I think are important for all of us. I am actually born and raised on a farm. That farm is called De Hoek, D-E-H-O-E-K. It's in the Western Cape in South Africa. It's in the middle of nowhere. A small village, 200 families, cattle, donkeys, horses, sheep, wheat. My family comes from that. In actual fact, my mom is one of the first persons ever to have gone to higher education, and I sure as heck know that I try to follow her. She was my inspiration. I came to New Milford over 33 years ago. I married my wife on Hine Road in our home with a tiny ceremony. Couldn't bring any of my family here because we're pretty much a blue-collar family, and coming to America is an expensive game. But they all sent great messages and they all sent wonderful notes, and it was lovely to see them. At least the pictures they sent, and we sent them back pictures. There was no internet. And the home on Hine Road that we made is today called De Hoek Farm. It's in honor of this town. I wanted to bring a piece of something wonderful into it. I wanted to help recreate elements that are very difficult to recreate. Elements that actually are rooted in the earth, rooted in the very nature of the environment that we live in. And I know that may seem strange to many, because some of you will know my career is in the pharmaceutical and biotechnology industry, and I've led tiny companies, and I'm leading one now. It's a very special one to me. And at the same time, I've also led one of the top 10 largest companies in the world, producing 1 in 6 pills for the world. But at the end of the day, I've always felt it doesn't matter what you do, it's who you are and the values that you bring and the commitment you have to your community and to the people around you and to your family. If you're a member of your church, to that church. If you're a member of or a synagogue or a mosque, it doesn't matter. If you have a belief, it's important. If you have a purpose in what you do, it's important. And for me, purpose has always been patience and people. I've devoted my life completely to ensuring that those that I work, whatever the company is, big or small, doesn't matter. I will put every ounce of my energy into finding a medicine that will change somebody's life. And I've always felt that when I give a pill to a patient, that I've changed their life. And when I deal with people, I've always felt that those people are the most important things I've ever known. It doesn't matter what they do, whether they are in the cow pen like me, heaving out all that cow poop, or they're in a boardroom in some grand building where we're discussing billions of dollars of investment. It doesn't matter. It's who they are. It's what they take home. It's what they do with their lives. And it's because of that that I find New Milford so special. New Milford is a very remarkable town. On one hand, it's gritty. We know that. On the other hand, it is extraordinarily creative, vibrant. There are people who are suffering here. There are people who are enjoying it. It's all the spectrums of human life that you can imagine. And it weaves a cloth of incredible richness. And that richness is displayed right now. Why? Because in the midst of this dreadful miasma of the COVID crisis, the economic downturn that has occurred with it, the suffering that it's brought, there's an incredible bright light. It's the volunteering, it's the local government, the leadership that is displayed across the board by companies, by individuals, by the mayor, by the council, and all of those who are working together. We know we owe it to each other. We know that we are responsible for ourselves. Yes, you have the state. Yes, you have national government. They're all terribly important. However, at the end of the day, it's that last yard which determines, are we going to deliver to our people what they need? Short term, mid-term, long term. And one of the most important threads of that is not just looking at our town like as a place to live. It's looking at it and understanding that this is our environment, where we bring our purpose to play, where the people that are around us devote themselves to creating something special. And what is special? Well, it's the businesses, the teaching, the medicine that are vibrant in this town and can grow tremendously. It's my firm belief that the human beings, the individuals, the families, some of whom have been here for generations, like the Hine family, the very name of the road that I live on, and who showed me, thanks Ted, that incredible picture of 1934 and then 1950s of what Hine Road looked like and what it looks like today. We can see the progressive development of a special town, but it's up to us. It's up to us whether we become a town that is one that is simply an ancillary to bigger conurbations south and east of us, or that we become a magnet for those who want to see what a town can be, a beautiful green, superb places to walk, great restaurants, and in addition, small industries which are vibrant and long-lasting, industries which depend not just on individuals, but on families, individuals who are unique in their ability to create a new kind of business that will be here forever. Examples might be, for example, even a laundry business. I know that sounds silly, but it isn't. Every sheet from the hospital, every pillowcase from the schools, every towel from the schools should be cleaned here. Shouldn't be sent away, and it is. We need to figure out how we can do that. We need to understand that a town relies on having people of all different kinds living in it and all different abilities. Can we create the kind of housing? And I salute the efforts to build affordable housing here so that we can have that and that we will have the kinds of people who can do all sorts of jobs. And in addition to that, you know, there are treasures here. Look at the waterfront. It's remarkable. The efforts that have gone into rehabilitating something which 50 years ago was regarded as a place to dump things. It isn't. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Walk along it, see it, bike along it. Those of you who haven't, well, at least wait till summertime. It's going to be tough right now. But take stock of it because it's an asset. It's a true asset. And when you combine that asset with the vibrant small businesses that could be here, that should be here, then there's something special. And then you have to ask the question, what's going to happen in the future? You know, COVID has been bleak. We've seen so many people die. It's honestly, each one of us looks at this and these are numbers now which are inconceivable. Inconceivable. And we will see many more people die around the nation. Hopefully few here because people have been so serious about it. But it does have a bright side. And the bright side is really, really important for us to seize on. It's given the opportunity and forced the opportunity, I suppose, to re-examine exactly who we are, what we want as a town, where we will go. It also shows some interesting trends. You've had a lot of people who suddenly found that this was a beautiful area to live in. Great, let them come. Let's make their environment the kind of environment that they can stay in, they can raise their children in. Let's provide them the infrastructure, for example, buses, transport, that get them to and fro work, or the digital transport that's required. The kinds of tools that we all need today in the world of the economy of the future, where many of us will be working from home. Just like Mike did when he taped me today. You know, this is not something that's going to go away. We need to invent ourselves again. But to do that, we as a town need to be ready to lean in and to show the kind of infrastructure that we need will be ready for those who are going to stay. This change is going to leave permanent marks on the town. Some of them will be positive, others of them won't. But I'm betting that the positive will outweigh the negative. So right now, the immediate role that I can provide, and I really appreciate the opportunity to do that, is to work on the long-term recovery committee to try and shape the future that we might have. And I appreciate the mayor for providing me the opportunity to do that. Yes, I've lived here since 1987. But this is the first time that I can really put my shoulder behind things and really help make a difference. And I intend to do so. But it goes all the way back to what I said before. It's all about one's purpose. And for me, the purpose is real simple. We've got a great town. Let's make it a lot better by leaning in and making a difference. So Liba, thank you very much for having me this evening. I much appreciate, I'm honored to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Levin, for taking the time to address us this evening, and especially for your insightful and timely remarks.
This is Susan Pereira from New Milford Fitness and Aquatics Club, and we make your exercise fun. We keep you motivated, we keep you focused. All you have to do is show up. All of our Group X classes have 15 feet between members. Our spaces are large. Everything is cleaned thoroughly between classes. Our air is purified. One of our owners owns a cleaning company, so we make sure that you're safe when you work out here at NMFAC. Not only can you take our classes live, but you can also take them virtually. We also have a private room that you can sign out. That will be only for you. We have 2 25-minute increments so you can work out safely on your own individual space. We have 3 pools. We have 2 saltwater pools, 81 degrees, 93 degrees, and our jacuzzi is 103 degrees. And don't stop there. We have 2 racquetball courts, personal trainers, offered live and virtual. All of this is here to help you meet your fitness goals. So come on down to New Milford Fitness and Aquatics Club and work out with us.
Joining us now is Karen Pollard, New Milford's Economic Development Director, to begin the highlight of the night, the presentation of the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development's 2021 Best of the Best Awards.
Mayor Pete, his wife Tammy, and their 3 children have called New Milford home for over 30 years. One of his top priorities upon election as mayor was to reinvigorate the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development by recruiting additional leadership and offering challenging new development goals. This is already reaping rewards in the community, as the chairman noted in his remarks. This year, Mayor Bass made sure to effectively help small independent businesses through a series of emergency executive orders, waiving fees, streamlining applications and approvals through an online system, and promoting local shopping and dining by visiting and recording visits to many local businesses. In addition, weekly online sessions have kept all of us informed and communicating during this health and economic crisis. His goal is for us all to pull together and tackle the important issues we face, from fixing roads to creating jobs and making smart public investments. As mayor, he believes that every individual in New Milford's diverse and growing population is welcome and should be treated with respect. He continues to champion efforts to support those residents impacted by difficult economic times, job losses, and seek the American dream. Mayor Bass will present tonight's first award, Economic Development Project of the Year.
Hi, this is Pete Bass, and I'm here to present the Economic Development Project of the Year, Mountain High Organics, 266 Kent Road. Gary Phelan is the partner. Mountain High Organics was founded in 1999 and specializes in the sourcing, procurement, and packaging of a growing array of certified organic raw ingredients for both domestic and international markets, based upon a business model of farm-to-table delivery. Mountain High Organics has its own network of independent farmers who still have a personal connection to their crops and understand that healthy foods can only come from soil free of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Their core group of growers rely on nature and hard work to grow their crops while preserving farming for future generations. From their beautifully restored historic headquarters on South Main Street in New Milford's Village Center, Mountain High Organics planned and completed a new 28,000 square foot cold storage distribution center on Kent Road to serve customers. This state-of-the-art cold storage unit is kept at precisely 42 degrees Fahrenheit in order to allow for optimal storing temperature. The new organic certified distribution center is part of their supply chain optimization strategy to better safeguard our raw ingredients in an environmentally controlled distribution center. Their goal is to continually strive for business excellence in every facet of business. Mountain High Organics is committed to giving back to the local community by providing organic foods that will improve the quality of life of the people in the communities in which they do business. Every year, they donate to Loaves and Fishes, a charity that prepares and provides daily meals and bagged lunches to go for anyone in need of assistance. They understand that hunger insecurities are real, and it is up to all of us to ensure that no one goes hungry. The corporation wishes to recognize Mountain High Organics with the 2020 Economic Development Project of the Year.
Good evening. Joanne and I would like to thank the corporation for this award. We also want to extend our gratitude to Mayor Bass and his team for the vision of economic development in our town.
We would also like to extend our gratitude to George Cody, who operates our new temperature-controlled warehouse located at 266 Kent Road in New Milford. From all of us at Mountain High, we want to thank everyone in New Milford for supporting our vision over the last 20 years. God bless and thank you again.
This is Litchfield Crossings. New Milford's growing and Litchfield Crossings is keeping pace. Not satisfied with being the largest shopping center in New Milford, but the one which offers the ultimate shopping experience. In that spirit, the Crossings continues to add name brand shopping, luxury services, and dining venues like Chipotle and Jersey Mike's, coming soon in early 2021. Whether you're coming here for a day of shopping or want to join the Litchfield Crossings family, we're excited to have you. Learn more at litchfieldcrossings.com.
Ivan Schiffman serves as the Vice Chairman of the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development and has been a recognized business and financial professional in the region for decades. His contributions to the community include guiding businesses and individuals in achieving important financial goals, developing business financial programs and offerings, and developing strong relationships in the investment and business community. Ivan has also worked in customized real estate finance and utilization of specialized financing programs. Ivan will be presenting the next award, the Employer of the Year.
The Employer of the Year for 2020 is Greca Mediterranean Kitchen Bar and the New Milford Pizza Station, located at 1 Kent Road, Dino Kalitzis, owner. Restaurants have been one of the hardest hit industries during 2020 due to the fear of COVID, the constantly shifting workplace rules, and need to protect employees as well as customers. Dino demonstrated amazing leadership in both restaurants. He remained hands-on and went above and beyond in training, cleanliness, streamlining pickup and delivery, and creating a safe indoor dining experience. He brought his employees back to work when the dining room was reopened, encouraging his staff to reach for the highest standards of excellence. This resulted in Greca receiving many accolades, including the following from Connecticut Magazine's Best Restaurants 2021 list: Reader's Choice for Overall Excellence statewide and Litchfield County, Reader's Choice for Best New Restaurant statewide and Litchfield County, Reader's Choice for Best Mediterranean or Greek Restaurant statewide and Litchfield County. Dino was a founding member of the New Milford Restaurant Task Force and an enthusiastic participant in all of the restaurant events, including Restaurant Month in June and the Ultimate New Milford Holiday Passport Challenge in November and December. And with that, I am pleased to award Dino Kalitzis of Greca Mediterranean Kitchen and Bar and the Milford Pizza Station as our 2020 Employer of the Year.
Hi folks, this is Dino from Greca. I'm absolutely humbled by this award, Employer of the Year, that the corporation has bestowed on the entire team here at Greca and the Milford Pizza Station. It's something that it took us completely by surprise, and we're incredibly honored. Coming into Milford, we were so excited, and the reception of the people here in town has far exceeded anything we could have ever imagined. We've done some incredible things here at Greca in the last year, and it's because we have an incredible team. You know, there's no such thing as an Employer of the Year without Employees of the Year, and that's what we have here at Greca and the Milford Pizza Station. I don't even like to use the word employees. Really, we're all a team. We're co-workers. Nobody works for me, they work with me. And we all have a common vision. We all knew that we had something special here, and we were all committed and passionate about realizing it. When we first opened, and I was training the staff, you know, I told them, I said, I have a 3-year goal to be named Restaurant of the Year by Connecticut Magazine. And because of their dedication, their hard work, their passion, their love, their commitment, we achieved it not in 3 years, but in our very first year. That's something that's amazing, that I can't imagine it would have happened in any other town. So thank you to the entire staff of Greca and the Milford Pizza Station. This award is yours. Thank you to the wonderful people who have supported us from day one and continue to support us. And thank you to the corporation and to the great people working at Town Hall, from Mayor Bass into every department. Everybody has just been incredibly supportive, wonderful resources, a true partnership of what government and business should be, so that we can provide something for the well-being and for the enjoyment and betterment of the entire town. So I'm here at the bar, so I'm going to toast you with a glass of wine, my friends. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you at Greca. Raise a glass together. May this pandemic end soon. And again, thank you very much to the entire team and to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you to Kimberly Clark for being a bronze sponsor of the Best Awards.
Kristen Gizzi joined the Corporation for New Milford Economic Development Board of Directors in January 2020 and has proven to bring valuable expertise to New Milford. She's a skilled and experienced lawyer and is the general counsel for the ECCO group of companies based in Yonkers, New York. In that critical role, she contributes essential intelligence on major development and construction projects in the tri-state area. We equally recognize her as the executive director of Litchfield Crossing, the largest and newest major commercial development in New Milford. Despite the changing economy and the detrimental impact of COVID, Kristen continues to recognize the growth potential and population shift coming to New Milford, and thus continues on her expansion plans in New Milford. When most companies were faltering, Kristen was continuing to invest, and now nearing its completion is a new building that will house Chipotle and Jersey Mike's, which is planned to open in February 2021. In addition, Kristen shared the vision of the corporation in the vital need to match workers with employers quickly, and Litchfield Crossing became the sponsor of the entire Indeed virtual career fair on behalf of all of the New Milford businesses participating. Kristen's commitment to New Milford is one that we are appreciative of, and we are glad to have her on our board. Kristen will be presenting the very special award for Economic Development Partner of the Year.
The Corporation of New Milford's Economic Development's 2020 Partner of the Year is the Bank Street Group. For years, the Bank Street Group has been recognized as an important real estate investor, preserver of New Milford history, and has been chosen as the leader in the downtown revitalization efforts. The Corporation of New Milford's Economic Development's 2020 Partner of the Year is the Bank Street Group. For years, the Bank Street Group has been recognized as an important real estate investor, preserver of New Milford history, and has been chosen as the leader in the downtown revitalization efforts. The Bank Street Group, located at 24 Bank Street with Gary Goldring as its founder and Meredith Cleary as president, has during this very challenging year demonstrated their investment in the people of the New Milford community as well as small business ventures, by continuing to support the efforts undertaken to keep the business community surviving and adapting during 2020. The Bank Street Group also worked with Mike Fu Media to create an amazing reopening video to encourage people to return to the downtown for shopping and dining. They supported the closing of Bank Street on Friday and Saturday evenings, handed out free popcorn at the Bank Street Theater, and as soon as opening the theater was feasible, they started offering $5 movies. In addition, Meredith and the Bank Street team had regular communications with tenants and other downtown small businesses by email, Facebook, and in-person meetings whenever possible to offer support. In addition, they financially supported both the Outdoor Dining Challenge to seek ideas to extend the outdoor dining season and the very successful Ultimate New Milford Holiday Shop and Dine local program. We know they will continue to be strong and active partners in 2021 as we continue to recover and strengthen our local economy. We are grateful for their contributions and are thrilled to honor them by naming them the 2020 Partner of the Year.
Hi everyone, I'm Meredith Cleary, president of the Bank Street Group in downtown New Milford. On behalf of our entire team here, 19 Main, the Bank Street Theater, we just want to thank the corporation for this great award, Partner of the Year 2020. It's been a crazy year and I don't think we could have made it through without the local support in our community. The patrons that have visited all the restaurants, the customers that shop during the holiday season in downtown New Milford, you guys really made an impact in keeping all of these businesses alive during this crazy time. So we just want to thank you guys again. Keep supporting downtown New Milford and cheers to a brighter 2021. Thanks.
Thank you to the Eastern Connector Specialty Corporation for being a bronze sponsor of the Best Awards.
Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you all for being part of this celebration of New Milford business. I'm sure it is all our fervent hope that next year we'll be back together again, face to face, sharing conversation, and maybe a cocktail or two. Stay safe. Be well. Good night, everyone.
I am getting a lot of delivery, and you should too. The restaurants in town really need your support right now. I have delivery here from Greca. Just like the name suggests, it's Greek food. See, the beautiful thing is I can edit this. People aren't gonna know how much I screw up. I absolutely love this place. They get gyros delivered for lunch. It's not gyro, it's gyro. Pronounce it right. Come on, I don't know what I'm about to eat here. I said, hey, surprise me, Dino, and here we are. You can get beer delivered these days, which is an absolutely, that didn't sound right. But you know what Greca also has? That's not just food. They have beer. They have local beer from Housatonic Brewery. Gentle on my mind. New England style India Pale Ale. That's really good. I'm gonna drink some more of this real quick. All right. Just one more. Let's see what Dino's doing.
Hey, how you doing, Mike? What's shaking?
You brought me this slab.
What we sent you today, Mike, is our Greca salad. That is a traditional Greek salad. There's no lettuce involved. It's just the finest tomatoes that we could find. English cucumbers, Kalamata olives, finest Greek olive oil from Laconia, which is in southern Greece. It's the best olive producing part of Greece, has the greatest olive oil. And of course, that nice wedge of feta is from Epirus, the finest. The cows are raised in northern Greece, where the microclimate produces really rich nutrients in the grasses. And of course, the feed that the cows and the sheep graze on and forms a flavor of the milk. And feta is a mixture of cow's milk and sheep's milk. It has to be at least 70% sheep's milk.
I'm smelling this shrimp dish. I don't know what this dish is.
What we sent you, Mike, is shrimp Santorini, a dish that is part of the modern, contemporary Greek cuisine. It's got fresh tomatoes, onions, garlic, and ouzo, as well as Epirus feta.
I spent a little time on Milos a couple years ago. Fantastic, best vacation I've ever had. So we're back home, right?
I'm not from Milos. My father's from Andros. Come on, switch your screen.
What's Andros look like? All right, there we go. How's that look? Good?
Hey, let me tell you where you are there. You're on a beach in a little village outside of the capital of Andros, and it's called Topidima tis Grias, which means the old ladies leap.
Cheers. How do you say cheers in Greece?
Yamas. It means to our health.
Yamas. Well, what is this dressing?
That is a dressing that's created by the salad itself in many ways. As soon as we put all the ingredients in, the vegetables and the tomatoes, the peppers, the onions, we hit it with a little bit of Greek sea salt, red wine vinegar, and of course extra virgin olive oil. And then we gently mix it, and it releases some of the juices from the tomatoes and the cucumbers and the onions.
I'm just gonna drink it.
I love the dressing at the bottom that's created as much as I love the salad itself.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's creamy, it's tart. That feta cheese, yes. And what about these tomatoes?
Right now we're using heirloom tomatoes. We'll be using garden fresh tomatoes from local farms when the season is here in the area.
This is really traditional. I spent a little bit of time in Greece a few years ago. Every single meal that I sat down at had a salad that was just like this. When you order a Greek salad or just a salad over there, because in Greece they don't call it a Greek salad, it's just a salad. This is what you get. It's not the lettuce. I love it. Oh my God, the olive oil too. I think the Greeks make the best olive oil. The cheese makes this little squeak when I eat it. Talk to me about this.
That's orzo pasta that we use. We use it in a lot of Greek dishes. And U10 shrimp. U10 means that they're under 10 to a pound. So they're beautiful Gulf shrimp, delicious, the best you could find.
Look how big that thing is. I've seen lobster tails smaller than this. Let's try the pasta first. It's like a sambuca.
Ouzo is an anise flavored liqueur. It's very popular in Greece. That dish is almost like the Greek answer to the yellow vodka.
Now the shrimp. I think one of these shrimp might actually just fill me up. My God. That was a workout, and I only had half of it. Oh. It's always a sign of a good meal when you make this kind of a mess. It means you're enjoying it. You're getting into the food, you know? We got some baklava. Like, I know there's nuts and there's honey. Phyllo dough? Yeah.
It's not just honey, it's got cloves, cinnamon, wonderful aromatics that really all blend together beautifully to make just a wonderful syrup for that.
That cannot be good for you, but I don't care. That is so delicious. I could eat this baklava all day. This meal was great. A lot of people don't think about seafood as a delivery option. It tastes just like it does at the restaurant. Greca delivers. They deliver beer as well from Housatonic River. I am totally getting this for 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. I don't know if that's really viable. Get delivery from Greca.